Jim's like, yeah. Jim's really excited.
Every other week they show us 8 guys. This week they decide to bring 30. We're not even good.
Not with that attitude, Jim.
Don't talk to me like that, Charles. I need 2 of you yelling at me.
Alright, I'm good at it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll have my shot, take some snaps when he gets here, see how he looks, but I'm not going to just throw it right in the middle of the series either, so.
That's nice.
I know you are.
If you might be.
Yeah. I mean, definitely I need you to play D-line also.
We may need you also on offensive line.
Yeah, no, right.
Currently don't have anybody. Let's just go full spread.
Yeah, why not? Might as well, fuck it.
Let's just throw Ravens together.
Everybody release. Don't even try to block.
Is everybody releasing different directions?
Yes.
Definitely don't tell Michael.
Just do it.
Just do it and see what happens.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Great day to start with this. I'm right. We got these wristbands, we got offensive play calls now, we got
And we're running
2 official receivers.
I know Dre and Terrence are both on their way, so that's a good.
Are they going to be here with the next one?
Probably. They'll be here after the game starts. Yeah. Taking that as a win.
You know, some guys can be late to the warm-up, that's okay. Second.
You two. Sorry.
One Sunday.
We got two more.
Cleared point on the play.
Grab the leather ball off my bag.
Undisputed's first drive is 3 and out.
Right.
Go, come this ball, come this ball. Upfield. Go. All right. I like that. Let's go, Russ. Stay out there in the car. Go ahead. Perfect, Billy. Set him up. 25, all you play. It's like last time.
Off will start the ball on the 50-yard line.
Good, right there, guys, right there.
Motion in the backfield. Fake the handoff, runs up the middle. Gets the flagpole at the 49-yard line.
Billy, help him out. Let him know what to do.
Second down.
Right there. Hey, motion is good. 5, 4, 3.
Ball snap, bobbled at the backfield, rolls left. About a 9-yard gain on the play. That's a first down. We're going to give him 10 yards on that.
Can't say that.
Snap.
Go down and score now. Ball snapped in the backfield, bobbled again. Looks to throw it. Pass complete. Missed flagpole. Brings it down to the 24-yard line. Just throw it under here. There's 3 chairs. Picked off that play.
He just cut under.
There's no room.
No, this microphone works too.
Hey. Put somebody in. Hey, I put somebody in from these.
I'll do the camera.
You're gonna do the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The win.
no, that's the refs.
Yeah, the win.
I know both of them have walkies. Yeah.
Well, she was playing quarterback today.
So when you're filming, Tone, always shoot a little bit higher.
Well, you do this then, all right? No, you're up now.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to give you advice because you got to remember the graphics are.
Sorry for being late, guys. Our driver here drives like a 15-year-old schoolgirl that's trying to pass her permit test.
Yeah, bigger.
No, I'm talking about you, Tony.
So if you don't know who's in the box right now, Tony and Ty from Phantoms just came on to join us in the blue box with Bender as well. Those are the refs.
I appreciate it here. Giuseppe, you've been killing it. Doing this all by
Appreciate it.
yourself.
Ball's incomplete. 14 minutes on the clock and rolling.
Yeah, they got Johnny playing receiver. It looks like they picked up Sunshine from Hustle, too. He was making a lot of plays for them on Hustle, so that was actually a pretty good pickup because Undisputed's been short, guys, especially receiving-wise this whole season.
I think the other guy's Hustle too.
Yeah, I got a couple new guys out there.
They did
Obviously,
have,
they have Tron out there.
They did have a couple guys that left Hustle and came to Undisputed right before the deadline. They wanted to play some more, I guess. I guess they weren't getting enough time. Who knows? But they're with Undisputed now.
Like a deep ball.
Incomplete pass.
3rd and 18. You know, you sit down, you're making me nervous hovering around. I'm just standing.
Third?
Act like a professional. Call me Joe Buck. Yeah.
Looks like Alpha's got a couple new guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around Josh with the beanie. He actually used to play for me. He's a really good wide receiver.
Yeah, I was wondering why. I mean, you're calling his name all the time, and I didn't know how you knew him.
When you know people, it's easier to call their names.
He's calling me Mike Mocker out there, but you know,
Oh,
he can-
or there goes
he
that guy
can
right
say,
there.
"Oh, there goes Josh." I didn't know how he knew him.
You guys are too fast. I can't see you. He has a defined look.
He does have a defined look, and I will give you that there. But he's like,
You
wow.
blend in with the crowd.
Sweet. That yellow hat blends in. You got that right.
I don't see Esposito here.
I'm just kidding.
No
So they got the false start there. Looks like backed them up a little bit. Looks like they got
3rd and 21.
3rd and 21 here.
Ball snap.
Good blocking.
Ball's live. He's gonna run it.
Miss flag.
Another flag miss.
22-yard game.
Gets a first down. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
One of the things about Alphas is they used to have one of the most solid defenses. Their rush has always been really good, but they haven't been able to figure it out that much this year. I don't know how many sacks they actually have, but if they can get this rush working, they do have some good secondary players.
The problem is, I'll be honest with you, after watching them a couple weeks back to back, is they hurt themselves on
Good
plays.
catch by
Oh, you gotta pull a flag.
We'll see that one on Facebook.
But
Like all the Alpha guys are just plucking. There's no thudding, nothing. It's just pluck and miss.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have all their guys until about 5 minutes till the game start. I mean, we were at 10 minutes till in the coin toss, and we only had 5 guys here from Alphas.
And it's not like you're an 8 a.m. game. You got rid of those this season, which is beautiful for people. There's no reason for that.
We could be playing at 7:30.
Yeah. That doesn't really sound fun. We barely got here on time for the 9 o'clock. Oh, wait, we didn't. Anyways, here's looks like it's a first down here.
And he's coming at you today, Tom.
Next time, you drive yourself.
Ball's away to the end zone.
That's gotta get picked.
2 covers. It's caught.
No, I
They're
don't
rolling
know.
him out of bounds.
Rolled him out.
That can't happen, though.
biggest thing I see is, we're going back to the rush here. They don't have any type of contain. I know that Johnny's a really athletic guy here. You got to have some type of contain on the outside where you squeeze that pocket a little bit because he's not really an actual quarterback. I mean, you've seen me play quarterback. It's not very good.
That is correct.
All right, dissing yourselves today.
I diss myself all the time.
Second
You got to
down?
be your biggest critic.
Well, third down, right? Yeah, it should be third down. 3rd and 12?
Good catch, but
Out of
out of
bounds.
bounds. See how that play, they kind of squeezed the pocket and made Johnny be a quarterback? That's kind of what the Alphas want to do the rest of the game. And if you're undisputed, you kind of want to use those crack blocks and then get him on the outside. If he doesn't have a passing lane, then you could just obviously end up running the ball with him. So it's a positive. You kind of look at both ways.
I'm surprised the Alphas don't go more athletes because of that.
We'll see. They got a couple more on the sidelines. I know that Mike's their quarterback, but
I don't know
he's
who he likes.
a pretty good defensive player as well. He'd be a good linebacker out there. He's got his brother Jim out there, who just recently got married. Shout out to Jim and his wife. Seen that on Facebook. And it looks like here it's going to be a false start on the offense.
Oh, no wonder why. Tron's wearing a Detroit Lion jersey today.
Yeah, he is a Lions fan. He's been through some shit.
Not everybody can be a Dolphins fan.
You got that right, sister.
Well, I mean, you've both been through some stuff there, so let's not. Ball over the middle.
The ball's got to be picked. That's a terrible safety play.
Looks like you got all of the one. It's not like it is, Tony.
Well, they had a post and 2 comebacks, and the safety's in the middle of the field.
First and goal, QB run, touchdown.
No. Oh, you're saying what's going to happen? I thought you meant that was a touchdown.
We should put Binder on the sideline, just giving us on the field, like Susie Kober.
No, I'd rather see you on the sideline, Tony. I can see you come around and stuff. You're far more entertaining.
You guys didn't know Binder's kind of a character here. We told him to cut his hair. He wouldn't listen to us. He looks like
No,
just woke up out of
I'm
his
not gonna
van.
lie. My favorite was when in the playoff softball game when he showed up in his gear, in his Dolphins gear. It was cracking me up. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Best pitcher, Nolan Ryan, ain't got nothing on Binder in slow pitch softball.
All right, so we got a first down here.
I'm thinking a lineman release.
Yeah, this looks like we might get Johnny outside and moving a little bit here. Yep, see,
What
he's
I
rolling
say,
right.
He's rolling
gonna
right.
Run it, touchdown.
No, he's gonna toss it in. Incomplete pass to the back of the end zone. Was intended for Sunshine, who fell over.
What's his real name?
I don't know.
We're calling him Sunshine.
Yeah, I think it's Sunshine.
I mean, who gave that? Was it Jeremy? Jeremy gave it to him, and it's kind of just been that since.
Yeah.
Because
Doesn't make any sense because remember the Titans, Sunshine.
Binder, it's about the appearance.
Yeah, thanks for the insight, Bender. It looks like they were doing their play. They always roll out with Nick George to the right. They do that flat, and then they do that curl
I'll be
on
honest,
the
with you,
inside.
he had it running into the end
Yeah.
zone.
Yep.
He just had to extend that ball.
That's what I said.
Looks like here's a second down. Going trips to the right. Solo Sunshine. I don't know if they're going to go solo here. They might. Here goes
There it
the ball
is.
again. See, here's the
Tosses
undisputed play.
quick in.
Curl on the outside, quick flat with the crack back from Paco. Touchdown. Easy play. You got to have some communication in the red zone because if that flag guy gets one step on you, you might as well just throw it there and get the easy touchdown. So
I think the
that's what
quarterback just
Johnny
showed
did.
up. I think Undisputed quarterback just showed up.
They're throwing somewhere over there.
Yeah, that kid, he played for him, pool play attorney, Nick George.
Mason Carthage, I heard.
Yeah, they got rid of some people before the deadline, and they threw them on. They were definitely making last-minute moves.
Yeah.
Ball snap.
Fade.
Throws it up. No good.
Is there kicks or no kicks today?
There's no kicks right now going into today. I don't believe Alphas have a kicker.
Well, we have one. And he's here.
Yep. If Binder's going to say he's going to be there, he's going to be there. Shout out to Binder for taking off work today.
If your work's watching, apologize.
Oh, they know. Let's see if Zebo can get some offense going. He had a decent drive going last time.
Interception, yeah, that kind of messed him up there.
I think it hurts Ivan Vince here. That's his go-to guy. What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, definitely Vince is one of their go-to guys. Obviously, he's their deep ball threat. Russ can kind of be the same thing, too, though. His route running may not be as good as Vince's. No offense to Russ there, but looks like they're bringing 4 linemen in here. Bust out in the offense.
Or delay a game.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver here on the slot jumped. So it looks like Undisputed is just going to come out, and it looks like they're just going to bring 4 here. Not really.
They don't think he's going to get the ball up.
Yeah, they're not really respecting the throw. Mike's got to do the same thing as Johnny
honestly,
did. He's got to.
If they don't have someone drop back,
They're athletes. I think.
send it to the middle.
Yeah, this is what they're.
I think that's what they're going to do. They're bringing 4 and they're playing single high safety.
Yeah, and then the safety's going to just watch the release. Johnny's actually stepping back. Good slant. Good catch, good ball.
Nice ball. Good coverage here by Sunshine. Just
Yeah.
better throw.
Yep, it's first down here. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 12 here. 1st and 11.
You got Tone coaching on the sideline, which is weird he's not out there yet.
He's been out there. Isn't he?
I don't know. You tell me.
He's been out there. Wasn't the ball that was just thrown to him?
Tone is a very unselfish player. Shout out to Tone. He will put the best players in at the best times. He's actually one of their best players. I don't know what he's doing on the sideline. Probably getting some more guys some work, but he is one of the best players in our league. And there's neutral zone infraction. Bring that up 5.
Who got ball first? Subby.
Undisputed did. It was actually a quick 3 and out.
I like playing with Tony.
Oh yeah, we see.
We were lights out goons way back in the day.
Yeah, Tone knows what he's doing. One of those people you definitely want to listen to.
So on the D line, you got Binish, Johnny Trench, Billy, and Tron.
Finish playing.
I don't see the Gorells here.
Outside.
Misses the flagpole.
That's another first down. Looks like 1st and 15. That's what I'm saying. With Mike, he needs to get outside. He does throw a really good ball
When he's on the run.
when he's on the run.
I will say this, though. Their biggest issue this season has been getting in the end zone. Not
Yeah.
moving the ball, just getting in the end zone. They move the ball.
Absolutely.
They get first downs, they get yards to get in the red zone. They just are having a hard time finish. But when they're getting in, and they're losing close games.
Right, exactly. That game, the 2 games last week, suspects pulled out. So go back to the play. Deep ball post.
Like you were saying, though, he's better outside the pocket when he sits in there.
He throws a good ball. When he throws line drives, I used to play with him 4-man, 4-on-4, non-contact inside. When he throws a ball hard, when he zips it in there, he zips it in there. He definitely throws a good ball, and he definitely throws a really good fade ball.
See, the issue is the offer right now. There's a minute 30 on the clock, and there's no urgency.
Yeah, and they don't have a kicker.
They're only down 6-0. I don't know if they don't know about the clock, but that's just bad coaching then.
Oh, it's okay. I think they got 2 timeouts. They're going to try to milk it a little bit, and then they get the ball back.
Yeah.
Just like
But if you tie it up for half, you feel good about yourself.
Oh,
Never mind.
off the back, the blocking back. That could have been a lot worse. The way it was snapped, that could have flew like at least another 5-6 yards back.
That's true.
So it's a good thing it did hit him. It was snapped sideways.
Alpha's get the ball.
Yeah, Alphas get the ball now. This is the thing for them. They gotta at least get some type of yards here, not force themselves into
Timeout
a
on the
4th
play.
down.
Timeout Undisputed.
Not force themselves into a 4th and long situation. You'd rather be a 4th and short, but this is what Undisputed is going to do too. They're going to try to stop and negate that short pass here. put them in a disadvantage for the fourth down, for the long fourth down. So we'll see what's going on here.
So just so everyone knows, Undisputed did lose. Both teams did lose one at 2 minutes. Undisputed only has 1 timeout remaining. Alphas do have 2 timeouts remaining for those that are watching live. Sorry to update that faster. Ball snap. Misses. Two guys. Can he get the ball away? 3!
Oh! Ended up being a good pull. Ended up being a short gain. No harm, no foul there. So looks like we got a timeout for Alphas. 37 seconds left. I honestly think that they're going to go to Russ here. I think he's going to try to give Russ a jump ball one-on-one here. If they could get Russ on the other side, maybe go up against Sunshine, maybe a little bit more favorable matchup, but Undisputed is going to make sure that they're going to be keying on Russ here.
If you're watching right now on the live stream, to the bottom right-hand corner, you see the actual game clock at the field. That's going to be the time you want to keep an eye on, not the one that's on our physical scoreboard for the animation, as that is the real time, as I'm going to be focusing on that in this final minute. Bobbled again in the backfield. Hey, did someone call timeout?
Yeah, Undisputed called timeout. Turnover on downs.
So they got 31 seconds to make their way down the field. Looks like they're going to be coming up quick.
2 plays at the most because they're out of timeouts.
Shh, I can't hear the rep. What?
Yeah, it says I forgot to start it first.
Snaps back, getting outside, launching it deep to Johnny. Batted down.
Roughing passer, quarterback's arm.
They call it?
Yes, legs on the field.
How do they still have a timeout?
We still got to enforce a penalty. 15-yard penalty.
So it was a roughing the passer on that play. This is in.
Rob, if you're listening, go pick up Kalon. You're not messaging me back. You know he's listening.
Yeah, Rob, whatever Tony says, you better do it. Okay, now we're going back out here. Looks like.
Nope.
Whatever, Bender. All right. Got 42 yards going here. Quick hitch. Throws it way back to the quarterback. Throws it back again.
They're going to over pursue. Something's going to happen. I see a lot of running room.
Ooh.
He's down. He's got no flags. He's got no flags on.
He's bleeding.
And then it runs to half. Ooh, we got to. Yeah, he's going to have to.
A little aggressive, but I like it. In Atlanta, that'd be legal.
So he busted his face open on accident there. He's definitely going to need to get stitches on that one.
Dang, Bender, you fucking missed, bro?
Hey, we're on live.
You're not.
Yeah, we are.
You can't swear?
Yeah, no swearing.
Atlanta's up 17-0.
For everybody that's not like me, that accidentally didn't take Calvin Ridley out of his lineup, I hope you guys have a great fantasy day today. Got the early game going. 17-0 Atlanta is running up the score on the Jets in London. What time is it in London right now, Tony?
6 hours ahead, right? So it's probably
It's 9:29 right now.
about 3:23. Do you think?
That's correct. He had to count with his fingers, guys.
You're damn right I did. I'm not going to have a medium on this.
So Alphas get the ball back here.
Be able to track that ball wherever.
If the Albus can put a drive together and go up 7-6, it could be something here, but they got to get something going.
Yeah, they, like Giuseppe said, if they controlled the clock at the end of half and then went down and scored, put some points on the board, it would be a little bit more manageable here. But now they're down. Now they're down by 6. And Undisputed is going to try to get the stop. We got the refs yelling at us, specifically Giuseppe because he's not paying attention to the scoreboard.
That's false.
It's not me. That's what I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we're gonna flip the field. We got a guy riding on the scooter here. He's cruising around. I don't know what he's doing. I do like that this is a public park. We got some people walking around in the morning. This guy here is always here every week supporting NFE.
And the guy that got hit just decided to go home.
Well, I understand that. Yeah, I mean he's gonna definitely have to go to the hospital. He's leaking blood.
Stitches. He's okay.
Too many people.
Yeah, Chach, get
Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Just because you're Tony's helper. Assistant regional manager. Okay, Dwight Schrute. And we got first down and 5 starting off here. Good rush. And that should have been picked off there. Looks like either it was just a bad throw or some miscommunication on where he was actually going to run his hitch at. Nevertheless, second down and 5 here.
There we go. Second 5, you said?
Second and 5 right here.
It's like a new center.
New center. Viper releasing. I think Johnny's got him covered. Yep, Johnny's got him covered in the middle. Mike steps up. Avoids a sack. He's running outside. Good pull by Sunshine here. We got first and 15 starting off this play here. It's a good little boost there. Hopefully they can get something going here. Undisputed has been missing a couple flags here, which is a little bit uncharacteristic of them, but I'm sure they will end up figuring it out.
They don't have any flag defense out there either.
Yeah, they got some offensive guys out there, but
They're missing a lot of guys. I don't see, I think his name is Matt, the other lineman, Tony from I don't see a lot of the guys out there.
Billy is normally a really sure flag puller. I'm kind of surprised he missed that one, but like I said, I'm sure he's going to make up for it.
I'm surprised they're letting Sunshine play with white flags with white shorts. That's usually illegal. Just putting that out there.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon.
All right, who's going?
Quick release. Throws it to his
Good play
brother.
call. That's a great play call right there.
That's what they kind of need to do, is open it up a little bit. They're playing man across the board, it looks like, and Johnny's going to be covering the center, so those other linemen are definitely going to be open.
Thanks, Bender.
You're welcome.
Hey, Steve. Dennis. The cornerback right there has white on white.
Bias.
It's not as big a deal as that.
It is until something happens.
Tell him to switch with Johnny real quick.
There we go. Johnny Trench for the W.
We get a sure golf clap from Giuseppe.
I don't think Giuseppe's a big golfer, though.
I don't think him being a big golfer.
Golf is legit.
Tony's not very good.
That's a lie.
And then
I can hit the golf.
That's a
false start on the offense is going to be a killer. That was 2nd and 3.
I like what they're doing, though.
2nd and 8.
I like what they're doing, going for the hard count, getting some free yards. I do like that.
Getting some free yards backwards, but yeah, if they were to hold your water. Wow. Stop talking like me. It's kind of weird.
You want to be like me, Morena.
Second, right?
I think if they run that release again with Jim, Undisputed is going to come out and they're going to change the zone. It's like,
Is he going to run him? Does it? Great angle by Billy. Great angle. What do you think about, like, I know they did it against us inside of field. What do you think about Russ, a little one-on-one ball? He's got to be about 6 inches taller than Sunshine at corner.
That's what I was thinking they were going to do at the beginning of the half, but I don't know how much. He didn't really have that much time. Like you said, Bender, Billy made up for that sack that he missed earlier with another sack. I think that they're going to come in fast again. Undisputed, your offensive line, or defensive line, sorry, it's just getting there every single time. So,
You know what, guys? Even though Alphas haven't made any progress moving the ball, but they've taken up a lot of this play clock in both halves.
Yeah. And all they need is one play.
Exactly, and that's honestly what I think what's keeping them in this game right now and not letting them advance is the fact that they're making stops, but they're also chewing up that clock. Ball snap.
release, and they got a big play by Palermo. Big play by Palermo. They're going to have to punt. See, them controlling that clock now is kind of going to come back to bite them. If they don't stop Undisputed on defense, they'll be up 2 scores, and it's going to be a little bit harder to get back. But you started off at a 2nd and 3. The false start killed you, and then you gave up 2 sacks. And those are definitely drive killers.
Yeah. Now it's 4th and 25. Oof.
I'm going to say this right now, do not punt the ball to Johnny.
Very electric.
He has almost returned a couple this year already, so it's put them in really good field position, Undisputed, and you got Tron back there too, who
He's just
loves
block.
blocking.
Yeah.
He loves it. I used to run away from Tron's blocks when I was on Alphas, and he would yell at me, so yeah.
You still do that now.
No, you see me last week, and the punt is received,
Great punt.
and it's dropped.
It's a good punt though.
Looks like it's at the 32. Yeah, that's the smart play. I want to keep it away from Johnny as much as possible.
I feel like a lot more teams need to do that with certain teams. Kicking a Corey and stuff is not a good idea against Wild Bunch.
And Corey has, what, 2 punt returns? He had 1 on us. He had 1 before that. You just don't want to kick the guys like that.
I think Corey scored every point of that when they beat Elvis.
Scored defense twice.
Hell of a ball
Punt
player.
return, kick return.
And that man was going crazy that day.
He had a kick return on us, too. That was a punt return.
But with Johnny back at receiver, their offense is a little more electric. Now they have the quarterback there. Let's see if Alphas can step up the second half and hold them. Yeah, he does. Decent rush. Good coverage.
Intended for receiver 23.
What's his name? It's an Italian name.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Where do you want me to go here?
Just don't explain it.
I won't.
You can wear the headset if you want.
You can wear the headset, Chris Collinsworth.
Time's way more interesting than Chris Collins. I think that is a huge compliment. Tony reminds me of a young Joe Buck.
I like Joe Buck.
Yeah, and you're probably the only person.
That's okay. Good pass protection.
Pass pro. And it's and that could have been a huge play for the Elphas.
That could have turned the tables. I mean, there was no blockers.
No blockers. It would have set him up in super good field position, even if he got the flag.
I don't think he would have scored because they had good
I
athletes.
mean, he had no blockers, but that would have been huge field position, like you
Those are the
said.
plays you gotta make against teams like that.
That guy was flying in that alley. So we got third and 6, I want to say. Or no,
3rd and 6 is correct.
timeout. Alphas.
Undisputed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
is Nick.
Honestly, this might be, but they're gonna keep rushing if you guys think you're still there.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm almost 90% positive his name is Nick.
Because as soon as you guys leave, you're gonna follow.
And I'm going to call him Nick until I'm corrected.
So Hammer's going back to the base offense, and Nick George runs the 4 linemen.
Looks like Johnny's going to be releasing here. Yep.
Nope, they released Paco at center. And he dropped it.
So it's fourth
Fourth
down
and-
here.
Fourth and 6. What do you think? I'm punting it because you know Alpha's offense is struggling.
You're gonna go for it.
Yeah, it looks like they might go for this.
Fourth and short.
Yeah, they're going for it.
They're gonna be Grady.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you punt it and you pin them deep, you're expecting Alpha to have an 80-yard drive.
Tackles.
Paco's not a bad punter, is he?
Nobody out here.
Nobody's out here.
Probably Empire's got the best one.
Nobody out here is as creepy as Steve. Let's just get that.
Yeah.
Looks like Johnny and Paco might be releasing. So Paco's
Yep, there they
releasing,
go.
Johnny's releasing. They throw it to Johnny, and it was.
You know what? Alpha's played that great.
They played that
They
really
played
good.
the great.
That was a good defensive possession for them. It was a huge stop. They got 12 minutes left.
This is the must
12
score.
and running a little bit here.
So you got to punt the ball? I tell you now, we would be punting. Even if you weren't here, but
That's like getting them a first down, baby.
Josh.
I would probably take the risk too.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you can kind of see, them talking there. Exactly what play they're trying to do.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks like they're going to do a couple post routes based on what I was trying to get off of on his finger.
He does.
Getting time. You got 3 guys. In the
Honestly, if I was
They
him,
released 2 guys though, so they're only blocking 2.
I say go to the screen. Go to the quick run. That's what's been making their yards.
They get pressure up the middle again with Billy.
Oh!
And it's a screen. It's a screen, and they read it. Billy is.
He's getting in scot
He's
free.
getting
No,
in.
what they need to do is they need to have set up a tight end left, leak him left, fake the quick screen right, do the little dump pass. They're overloading left. Just go right. That's what you got to do right there. Because all you have is sunshine. They're blitzing the 4. They have no one else on that side. They drag them across.
That's true. That's I don't think he's going to get 2.5 seconds to run that play. Your play calling is correct, but the problem is, I think Billy was in there in half a second.
And Billy is very good at reading screens. See, we'll see what they come out here. They're in trips right. Got looks like a tight end. Looks like it's almost
Look at
blocked.
that.
Roll left or running left. It's a designed run. Great block
Great
by the
block.
center.
Looks like 3rd and 1.
I kind of did what I just said.
Yeah, kind of did what you just said. They're trying to expose the left-hand side there, overloading the right.
I mean, they
Moving
see it,
with
that's
the-
what's important.
Yep.
And
Moving
Tone
with
is
the
now
far
Tone's in
side.
the game, so that's going to help out immensely.
One thing that would help the Alpha that's overlooked, I feel, by a lot of teams is he's standing 6-7 yards away from the center. He's 10, 11 yards back.
Yeah.
He's going to have more time to make a throw.
Does he have the arm strength for that extra 5 yards?
You've seen him with the ball.
The only-
got done praising his arm.
Yeah, but the only thing is they've been having some miscommunication with the center and him. So
Timeout, Alphas.
timeout Alphas. They're going to take their time on this one. It's kind of smart. If they didn't like how they were lined up, if they didn't like the time, don't rush the play. Take the timeout. You have 10 minutes left. You can just try to get at least some points out of this drive. You've got to score here. You really have to score because Undisputed will run this clock out on them.
Yeah.
So this is a 3rd and 1. I'm almost willing to bet that they do another quarterback draw right here.
I'd like to see if they to Russ.
Yep, well, that's optimistic, Tony, but I don't think it's going to be very logical.
You have 2 downs to get 1 yard.
All right, Tony, let's see what happens. I think they're just going to.
If they do a hard count, that's ballsy move. Oh, I had the wrong guy, but I called it.
That was a perfectly placed ball. Tony called it. I was stood corrected. It wasn't a Russ, though.
No, I had the wrong guy.
So it's 4th and 1. That was a great ball.
Did he over? I couldn't see it. Did he?
Courtney's saying do a draw up the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
That's-
now you can.
That's exactly the play call that I was saying. Draw right up the middle. You get the first down. You try to alleviate as much pressure as you have here.
Yeah, that's tough with Billy, Tone, and Johnny in the middle now.
Yeah, you got that right in the middle there. You know, like you're saying, that's tough. They got to just get at least one seal block and then run up the field. They're running up to the line. They got to get set. Here comes the run right here.
You got it off.
Got it off. Run right up the middle, like we said.
You called it.
Billy was flag. Got it at the 5 there.
Did he just do a ball swap?
It looked like, yeah, they threw the fade to the right. He had one of those colorful balls. And then just went to the composite. They needed to make that switch, otherwise they were going to waste another timeout.
Let me know if you see the hook on your far side. They said there was hook.
You can't hear the refs. The refs are doing a good job communicating on what they see. We're shorthanded because Scott is sick this morning.
Hitch to Russ, good pull.
Good flag pull.
Didn't really gain much yards, but a positive play is any type of positive play. It's really condensed down here. Mike needs to really use his legs here. I think if he uses his legs, gets outside of the pocket, they can make something happen here.
Steal right on the screen.
Absolutely.
Trips right. Slant outs.
Yeah, it's like it's a slant curl, and then
Honestly, if they're rolling, let him just roll out and get him a couple yards. I mean,
Some kick grab.
Well, even if he rolls, you still get receivers running open
it's
sometimes.
like we got 4. They have a massive void in the middle, but Tone's creeping up right now.
Good pressure.
Billy is getting there.
And
Johnny's
he can't take a
getting
sack
there.
there.
You got to throw that out of the back of the end zone.
Yep.
Can't take a sack.
You're not going to outrun everybody.
So now it's 3rd down, right where they left off at to get the first down conversion. What are you guys thinking that they're going to do here? Think they're going to throw another fade?
I mean, they have to go 2 fades almost because they don't have enough time to run a route concept.
Undisputed's doing a really good job here, kind of clamping down where they made the mistake, giving up that 4th down. They're really clamping down here and pushing them back to where the original spot of the ball was.
They're not going to make mistakes.
No, they will not. And if they make a mistake, they're going to make up for it. So they're coming up. They got every corner at 5 yards, even the safeties, making Mike throw it. He's throwing a fade to Josh.
I think he's got it. Oh!
Stop running.
Yeah.
Stopped running, jumped up a little too early. I'm really surprised they're throwing this fade route to Josh. No offense to Josh, instead of Russ. Russ is just a prototypical fade receiver. Look at him.
Yeah, but the guy who's guarding him is, I think it's the quarterback, no?
I understand that, but
I'll be honest with you.
flip flopped.
No, I would throw it up to Josh any day of the week. Josh can get up there. He can make a play when he's needed. I know that from playing quarterback, throwing it to him. I mean, crap, if I'm throwing the ball and he's going up to get it, that says something.
But he is 0 for 2 right now.
0 for 2, 0%.
See if you're right. And how long ago was this, Debbie, if you don't mind me asking? You played quarterback.
Right before I broke my ankle.
Huh.
5 man, just set.
He going, bop, bop, bop.
4
I
down.
was actually playing 8 man.
Here we go.
And
He's
we got
gonna
a
just
rush
throw it
up
up.
the middle
He's
again,
doing it.
and then Billy gets him again.
Really having a little fun out here. Guess there's a lot of trash talking going on in the trenches.
6 minutes left.
And that's pretty much probably going to do it. That was a must score.
Yeah, we'll see if they're going to run the ball out here. We're going to see.
Who knows? I mean, they still got 2 timeouts.
They still got time. They got to be
They
smart
got
here.
1. They burned 2 timeouts.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they burned 2 timeouts.
They burned 1 before.
4 and then 1 now.
Giuseppe's right. They only burned 1 at that timeout.
So they did it prior.
before
Was it
that.
Undisputed calling earlier?
10 seconds. Release.
Quick
Screen to Sunshine. Great job, made him cut it. Nobody's helping him. That corner made a good job cutting him in.
That could only be the first one.
How many timeouts does Elvis have left? Nice one, buddy.
Good play call.
Got 2 timeouts, right?
Yeah.
That was well.
That was a good play call. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands, almost as if it's a run. You know, high risk, high reward. Minimum risk, minimum reward. Sorry.
But the corner made a good job cutting him in. There's no rally. A little bit of pressure.
Good catch by Paco.
Nice flag.
Stretches it out. Paco has been reported on Facebook probably 100 times. I don't know how he has a Facebook anymore.
Remember he had the fake Facebook last year.
Yep, not Steven Paco. Real stand-up guy out there.
He is, yeah.
I know this is the best.
Has ever in the history of
We just call
football.
Paco a stand-up guy.
We got the sidelines of Alpha saying Paco's a stand-up guy. They were kind of laughing.
I would like to respectfully disagree.
Snaps back again, looking towards the middle, and it's picked. It's picked. This is a huge play for the Alphas. They should definitely. They got 2 timeouts right now. The time is running down 3:50 and running. Yeah, they still have some time.
Do not
But
use it.
because the Alphas have a 2-minute offense,
Oh, they're
they're very
jogging.
methodical.
Doesn't matter.
They're jogging out there.
Whatever you
Let's see
gotta
how
do.
much urgency they have here, Tony.
Get the ball down the field. You know, hit the 2-minute warning. Don't use the timeouts until under 2 minutes, and then just use the clock. It means regular football under 2 minutes. That's all you got to do.
Let's see if their offensive line can
Easier
hold
said
this.
than done.
Let's see if they can hold this defensive line who's been getting a ton of pressure up the middle, especially from Billy.
All they're only rushing 3.
And then go.
He's going the wrong way. Gotta go north.
I'm not a receiver, though. You're supposed to turn the outside.
I don't follow my blocks, so you've seen that on film. Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy. Maybe ask like Malik or something that would catch screens. So we'll have Malik come up in the booth and answer that question later today. Okay.
Yes, you do not want to go side to side. You want to go forward or out.
You can't go horizontal defense like Undisputed, who rallies very well.
Especially one that's going towards the middle of the field.
Yeah.
When there's that.
Let's see if they're going to get some
Supposed to
pressure.
turn away from the defense.
Got some pressure again, right up the middle. They're throwing a
There
fade
it
for
is.
us, and he's.
Oh.
I don't think that's
That's
passing.
nothing there.
Incidental contact.
Yeah.
Uncatchable pass.
I feel like Russ wasn't going 100 miles an hour there. Kind of.
Yeah, if that ball was flip flopped to
They're using the timeout
to
now.
Josh.
That's terrible. Well, it's
if
third
that ball
down.
was flip flopped to Josh, he probably would have had another step or two, and he might have been able to.
Preview for next game, we got Empire versus Alphas, I believe. That's correct.
Correct. Yeah, that'll be a good game. They're kind of balanced teams as of right now. Empire definitely moves the ball just how Alphas does. They got a good running quarterback. They got a good. I'm sorry, the refs are communicating here, so. They just wanna,
I believe Adi is here. If he's here, he is a good mobile quarterback.
yeah, 100%. And they got their center here. That is a good releasing center. He was moving the ball on us pretty well.
Yeah, if we call him Billy a couple times today, I apologize. It's just habit. Nothing personal.
So the clock, 2-minute clock is on the bottom right-hand corner. That's the clock you do want to pay.
Got everybody rushing.
Here we go. He's got running room.
It's a good pull.
Now it's 4th and 5, though. 2-minute
4th
warnings
and
are
5
coming
is
up.
going to run to the 2-minute warning.
This is what I'm saying, though. You said get 2-minute warning. They just wasted 1:50 and got 4 yards.
And a timeout.
And we used timeout.
Yeah.
You got to have some sort of urgency here. I'd rather give Undisputed a minute left to score than worry about milking it all the way down.
Wow, you said milk correctly. Usually he says milk.
I said milking.
Milk is spelled M-I-L-K, not M-A-L-K, Tony.
Unfortunately, I like to admit that yes, we do. I wouldn't go that far.
I don't like Tony that
Yeah.
much.
More like mutual nemesis.
If you can spell nemesis,
Yeah.
I'll give you. I will.
N-E-M-E-S.
Yeah, any. Here goes another dive, and
He's
Billy
short.
with the pull.
He's short. No.
And that is a big play by Billy.
That's going to be ball game, folks. He's short. That was not 4th down.
That was 4th down. That was 4th down.
Brian, how do you this year for him? Coach?
I believe so. I thought I saw him warming up, but I
And Billy is talking, and every right to. He's had, I believe he's had 3 sacks here, a lot of good flag pulls.
I think what he's saying, he single-handedly took over this game in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike's just got to get outside, really. He's just running right up the middle with the center.
They only have one timeout. Oh, because they could.
Got to take your possession. You got to get in position. The clock can stop until the ball is snapped.
So you hear the refs now. We're setting it back to 140 here. Hey, no hustle guys in here. We're playing you guys this week. I'm just kidding.
I like that zone that you gotta be asking.
That guy right there.
What is that do too?
Did you say that to him too? That guy right there. Oh, you probably know his name.
Darius? Yeah. I don't know, dude. When I'm up here, I'm trying to do so many things.
I know you're in the zone.
I'm just like, yep, that guy right there.
Oh, we know.
This is your trademark. Hey, he was a man of all trades last week. I'm not hating. I'm congratulating, brother. Release looks like a quick screen to Johnny getting outside.
Don't get out of
We're
Gets out of bounds.
Why would he get out of bounds?
They might try to get some more points here. You know, give them some more momentum going into next week. Yeah, get him some more reps. It looked a little bit shaky. Didn't look
It makes
like
me
he.
think Nick George is not going to be here as much as we thought he was.
That is true, but you know he's going to show up when he needs to.
That's true.
So we got a minute 34 left here. Play took about 6 seconds. Looks like they're coming out. Spread out wide again. Good rush.
Oh, we got him.
Sneaks up.
Great
Good pull.
sack.
Great pull. Great pull.
Good call by Alphas.
Yeah, the pocket was there. He steps up. It was-
He'll learn.
Yeah, this is just reps. This is just reps, as we were saying. They're trying to score here. They're trying to get down. With Nick not being here, this is their backup guy. What's this guy's name? You know?
I do not know.
It's a
Anybody
last
know?
minute ad. Sorry if we do not know your name. We're only human.
Red leggings. That's his name.
I was going to go with man bun, but you got that
I
right.
was thinking that too.
Yeah, but red leggings sounds better. We'll go with red leggings.
Hey, lost the ball.
Minute 26 on the clock.
I was about to say, I was like, why is Alpha's rushing too? That didn't. Let's see if they're going to rush.
Hey, Johnny down the
They're
middle.
rushing
Here we go.
3. Good throw on the outside, comeback. Johnny goes in.
Good call. Good
move.
job.
Good slippery move. This is 3rd down right now. It's about 3rd. It's about 3rd and 6.
I think it's 4th.
Oh shoot, no.
It is 4th.
Sorry, 4th and 11 here. I don't know where the 6 came from, guys.
It's 4th.
As a receiver,
They
I
had a
should
sack,
know how many
the
yards
screen,
it
and
is.
that.
Alpha just realized they don't have any more timeouts.
That's why I shouldn't have broken before the 2-minute warning. It didn't really do much.
So clock's running down here. Got about 50 seconds left.
The clock does stop on the change possession. And then restarts back up on the set. But an incomplete pass here.
It's rolling right. Loss contained. Johnny's got a good block on the outside. Good flag pull there by Josh. 34 seconds. You got 33 seconds to come down and make something happen.
No timeouts, probably 2 plays.
Yeah. They got to call 2 plays in the huddle right here. And then run up to the ball. I've never seen a man in Birkenstocks before Josh. Get more pressure up the middle again, and it's picked off by
Picked off.
Sunshine.
And he's gonna score.
And he's running down the sideline. That's the points that Undisputed wanted. I think they wanted it more from their offense to get a little bit more of a groove, but They wanted to add a little
Pay
bit more
extra
points
as hell.
here.
We just did the U.S. women's soccer team celebration. Whatever.
What is it?
It's impressive that you know that. Shout out to the U.S. women's soccer team.
I don't think they're watching.
Shout out to Chicago Sky, the WNBA team, in the playoffs,
I think Alton's
in the
rooting-
championship.
I think Alton's rooting for Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Alton in Phoenix. He moved there for 2 weeks, and he loves Arizona now. I don't understand it.
The Mercury. This thing on?
Yes. Yeah, you're a little bit too close.
I can't see.
You could look through the window. Yeah, it probably is really loud. So, looks like they're going for 2 here. Got Johnny soloed on the left, trips right. I think they might roll right here. Oh, he's throwing a, looks like a little fade, little comeback to Johnny, back shoulder-ish. And just overthrown there. As you heard the refs, extra points no good. 12-0. What do you guys think that Alphas need to take out of this game to put into the Empire game?
This is what they need to do. They need to, in my opinion, kneel it to the game. You got a whole nother game to play.
No, he means.
I'm saying, what are you taking from this game to apply to the Empire game?
I think the offense needs to figure out something. You got to have a little urgency.
Figure out something.
Yeah. I want to see. I mean, they threw the fade at the end, but I think it should have went to Russ early. I've seen Russ play for a long
So
time.
Ty did. Who was the one who said it earlier? They're missing their best receiver.
Vince.
Yeah, but they mean Russ is a good receiver. You like that guy,
But that's who
Josh.
they kept connecting with.
It started with a line that looked like Justin Fields was Steve.
This next
Three
game.
guys in his face all the time.
Yeah, this next game's going to be good. I think they're going to do a little bit more adjustments with the blocking up the middle. Billy just took on 3 guys there. And he got the release.
That should be a game.
Yeah, looks like it's running down here. 12 seconds. Yeah, they're going to go shake
Take it
hands.
up.
So
Good battle, though.
Yeah, that was a good battle. Undisputed left. They made some mistakes, but as we said, Undisputed doesn't make mistakes unless they make up for it. So we had the pick. We had a bunch of sacks by Billy. He was coming up the middle the whole game. Alphas, I think the thing that they need to take away
I
from
don't
this game
mean to
is
interrupt you, but we're going to be ending this live stream so I can start the next one. All right, guys, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Will they get 5 minutes?
What time is it?